you too.
What do you call yourself when you're wearing bunny ears?
A bunny mat.
Oh, bunny mat.
Bunny mat.
Bunny mat.
It's real original.
Yeah, no, it's good though. It's got a ring to it.
I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and there it is. So,
bunny mat.
Bunny mat.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
How's it going? You having a good time?
Absolutely.
You're still rocking, anyway.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too. And I'm acting as a translator actually, and funny thing is English is not my first language, so
me neither.
Bear with me. For a friend who wanted to ask Matt a question about the recent episode he did of Criminal Minds. Sorry, but nervous?
Yeah, sure. Don't be nervous.
Okay. And first things first, you look gorgeous with a beard.
Oh, thank you. It was a fake beard. I couldn't grow a real beard like that if I tried with all my manhood. It would never be that amazing. It's a sad truth. Anyways, your question.
And what was it like to act beside Gary Sinise?
It was awesome because, does everybody know the movie Forrest Gump? Yes! I grew up on that movie. That was one of the first CD soundtracks that I bought with my own money as a little boy. It was a 2-disc, had all the American classics on it. And Lieutenant Dan, right? We know Lieutenant Dan. I'm walking here, you know, in his wheelchair. This was an iconic character to me. I could not ever understand how a man could pull off such a great role. And so when I got to play his son, it was awesome. You know, I was standing across from a person that I look at like a legend. Like, you know, there's no higher thing I could expect from my acting career than to act with people that you look up to, right? You know, so it was spectacular. One day I'm going to share the screen with this guy, one way or another.
Hopefully,
one way or another.
I'm writing something first.
When we get what's the character's name? You're Mad
Mick.
Mick.
He watches the show.
I've seen every episode. We're gonna have you know, a little spin-off. It'll be
Mick Davies
and Bunny Matt.
And Bunny Matt. We're gonna be together.
Real interesting situation.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
My question is for Matt.
Oh wow! Listen, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I usually do panels with Rob and Rich.
Yeah.
And nobody asks me shit. So I'm gonna really bask in this moment. Okay.
Well, you know what? I can't really talk right now, so it's probably a good thing.
Your question, dear.
Yes, I wanted to talk about Kings of Cohen and your character. Could you sort of play a version of yourself? Not very nice.
Wait a minute. Everything, I guess, is essentially a version of ourselves, right? We're some kind of character coming out of us that we're coming from the inside, but I just wanted to say for the record, I'm nothing like that asshole, okay? Rob and Rich wrote this fantastic comedy based on conventions called Kings of Con, and I play a version of myself, not Matt Cohen, but Matt Cochran, and I'm over-the-top, self-serving asshole. Yes. So wait, what's your question?
Well, it was just your thoughts about that, and how did Richard and...
You should see him in the green room.
Really?
How did they approach you? Like, was it your idea? Was it their idea?
I begged to be part of their project, and then they said, you have to run through the streets of Beverly Hills naked on videotape. Which I did, which is on YouTube. Totally. We raised $100,000 because I ran through the streets of Beverly Hills naked. And I would like to say it's because of my package and my ass that Kings of Con was actually made, so... You're welcome, Rob and Rich. No, that's all BS aside. If Richard Spade Jr. says, I'm going to direct a series, and Rob Benedict says, I'm going to write a series, you get down on your hands and knees and you do whatever you have to be part of that series.
Absolutely.
Period. I was just lucky to be with people that I think are comic geniuses, and to take direction from a man that is a mentor to me in this business, as a friend, a father, a husband, everything, and to read the words that one of the most talented musicians, one of the best written musicians, write for you. It's just a blessed experience. I'm super lucky to be that asshole, you know?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, over here.
How's it going? You having a good time?
Yeah, really good. Sorry, it's for Matt again.
Holy shit! I gotta walk up to this. Is such a big deal.
I'm out of here.
You stay right there. This is the third question. It might be the last question that I ever get asked at a con. I really want to milk this moment. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Your question.
What's the production like between General Hospital and Supernatural? Is it?
Oh, what a question.
What's the production like, Supernatural versus General Hospital? Jensen could give you guys some good insight on soap opera land too. It's crazy. So on Supernatural, a heavy day is maybe 10 pages,
At
right?
the most, yeah.
Like, that's a big day. That's like, we're shooting overtime with 10 pages of action and chaos and beautiful sci-fi magic. We average about 110 to 130 pages a day.
That's
on
absolutely crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Explain to her what happens. So like in Supernatural, you have maybe, you talk to the actors beforehand, you rehearse the scene, you do like, you know, each setup has maybe 2 or 3 takes at minimum. General Hospital.
How long does it take to shoot a 3-page scene on Supernatural?
4 hours maybe.
4 hours, all right. So I'll come into General Hospital. I've had, my biggest day so far was 72 pages of dialogue. We roll cameras at 8:30, and our lunch break is at 12:45. I would have been done with those 72 pages by about 10:45 in the morning. It's one rehearsal, 1 take, 5 cameras running. If you screw it up, too bad. It's going on the air as long as the camera doesn't fall over. That's the only thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like theater, you only get one bite of the cherry, and on film, you think you have loads. But like, you know, it's a really good way of preparing yourself for, you know, working on a show like Supernatural to do something like what Matt's doing now. It's like it's the hardest thing possible as an actor to do that. Like 1 take. 1 chance, you don't know what the other actor's going to do. It's really, really tough.
Yeah, you know, you get so spoiled doing the other projects like Supernatural, where you spend some time getting into a moment, you've got your guy across from you or your girl, and you're having you're experiencing
a proper connection.
Yeah,
right?
a proper connection. And here it's, you better show up and just know it. It's almost like preparing for an audition. You know, you walk up, you're the casting director, you're going to read the lines with nothing. Just read them to me so I can read off you, and I have to give some sort of performance and pretend that I have a connection. Maybe I'll find a connection. More than likely I won't. I mean, this is a casting process.
It's not you, honestly.
It is what
you did a great job.
I am fully connected to you, my love. I promise. We're connected. The Supernatural family. We're all connected. But that's besides the point. You gotta show up and just hope for the best, right? And then if it does feel really bad, you're just like, oh, a camera fell over. I guess we gotta try it one more time. No, but I have found out a way, and ABC and Disney would probably hate me for saying this, but I found a way to get a second take, and that's I put the word fuck into my dialogue. Like halfway through the scene, if I'm not feeling it, I'm like, you know, I'd really like to go to the coffee shop, but I can't. Find my car, and you know, they'll give me another shot at it, which is great. It's the only hope I have, an actor like me. I'm a guy that needs at least 2 takes. I'm not a one take guy. Anyways, thank you for the question.
Hiya.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Are you stopped crying?
Yeah.
Great.
Still not crying. I mean, still stop.
Still stopped crying.
Still stop.
Don't worry, we both feel
I cried last night.
So my question is, I don't know if Tony wants to stand up, but Adam, you're like one of Tony's favorite actors.
Hello, Tony.
Where's Tony?
And I mean, her birthday is a little bit, I mean, it was in March, but still, I don't know.
What date in March?
Tony, come here. Tony, come up here. You just come here. Go ahead. You can continue with your speech.
Thank you. And my question was if you could maybe, like, I don't know, sing happy birthday.
Oh, sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Get up here on the stage.
Okay. Yeah. Man, you're gonna get 2 of the worst singers in the world, by the way, on stage right now. And you're not one of them.
Crowd participation is very important.
Okay, you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony. Yeah! Happy birthday to you. This right here is exactly why I think we still come to these damn things, man. Tony, you're amazing. Happy birthday. I'll give you a hug too. Even
Give it up for Tony. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Hiya. How's it going?
Fine, thanks.
Cool.
So, Adam, yesterday you told us that you went alone to see Beauty and the Beast.
Don't rub it in, but yeah.
My question is, if you could be any character of Beauty and the Beast, which one would you be? And the same is for you, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've got an affiliation for the clock for some reason.
Big fan of the toaster.
Oh,
I didn't see the new movie. You should talk about the new movie,
The
right?
new movie, yeah. But the piano that shoots the piano keys? Yeah, I think that's him. In the original, I'm trying to think about the original. I can't really remember because, if I'm honest, it's not one of my favorite Disney cartoons. Jesus.
How was the remake? I heard it was pretty
Well,
damn
we
good.
talked about it yesterday, and I'm going to bore these people, but you know, I'm a big fan of the animation of the original, and like, you know, the cartoons really rocked my world, and so the new one is kind of it's live action, obviously, and the animation is incredible. It's the way they animate the piano and the clock and everything.
Is it Beast animation, or is it?
Yeah, kind of. That's the only thing that kind of like splits it. But yeah, it ruins that thing for me, that animation thing. Like, so I think Beauty and the Beast should always be this cartoon that you look at, you know, and it's not that. And you know, as we said yesterday, Aladdin is one of my favorites, and they're making that now. So I'm just kind of
live action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know. Like when you
I might be able to cast as the rug, the carpet.
You'd be a great rug.
I'm good at like doing this.
Do you reckon you could, if I'm Aladdin? It's okay, it's
Who
only
put
water.
that there?
It's only water. So if I'm Aladdin,
Yeah. I think we're gonna get a call back for sure if that's the audition.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Rome.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
Great. So I asked David this question this morning. If you could be a fly on the wall in any situation, either past or present, I guess it's always the past. In what situation would you want to be a fly on?
The wall on the wall right now actually would be kind of incredible. Looking at myself. No. Really, in any given way. Okay. Jesus, man.
That's a really good one. I mean, there's like a million scenarios. None popping into my mind right now. Absolute zero. I don't know. I think it would be interesting, one scenario, to be a fly on the wall when Donald Trump rolls out of bed in the morning and decides what he's going to do with his hair. Like when he looks in the mirror and he goes, this is what I'm doing today. This is fresh and tight.
Oh, when people were peeing on him in that hotel room?
Yeah.
No, that would be disgusting. I'd always wanted to see Bob Marley in concert.
Good one.
You know? So, yeah, to be a fly on the wall at a Bob Marley concert would definitely be one, you know? That's a really great question. I think of much better answers. So we'll get back to you on that one.
Thank you.
Where would you like to be a fly on the wall? What's your dream fly on the wall scenario, other than Jared and Jensen's trailer? Or
that wouldn't even be my answer. I don't know about dream, but I would love to be a fly on the wall in the green room during conventions. I think that'd be hilarious.
Just watch Kings of Con.
Yeah. It's not far off. Not far off.
That's why.
That's great. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for your question.
Hiya.
Yesterday you told a story about your first con experience with Rich.
Yes.
How he made you pay the bill for the drinks.
Yeah, he did.
And I was wondering if you ever did you ever get back at him, or if you did.
I can tell you this much. He's never paid me back. I can tell you that. This is.
Did you take revenge on him? Because of
No, it's hard to take. Did you see that giant piece of spit fly over? It's hard to take revenge on a man like Richard Spade because he's always keen to what I'm doing, and if I'm screwing around with him, he knows it. So no, I'm yet to take revenge. I am still planning revenge. A quick fill-in on the story. One of the first cons I ever did, we had a meet and greet like we had here in a room, and I was like, Rich, it's me and you, we just don't know each other, let's take the whole meet and greet to the bar. Took the whole meet and greet to the bar, he sat everybody down around the bar. Here, everybody order a drink off the menu. Like, fantastic. I'm like, the bill comes at the end, and Rich is like, oh, I'll take it, I got it. Go to checkout, fast forward to the next day, I have a $375 bar tab on my room bill. And this is like back in the day when like,
That was like me and Brianna the other night, yeah.
Totally. But it was like at a point where $375 to me was like, it's still a lot of money, but then it was like, that was like my cab ride home. Like I needed money.
Long cab ride.
A long cab ride when you're drunk and lost is in circles constantly. So. Thank you for your question. I will get his ass back, I promise.
Thank you.
The trickster's run's only gonna last so long.
Hello. How's it going? Are you well? You having a good time? Good.
It's pretty random. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Everybody's been talking about music, but I was wondering what's the latest record you bought?
Well, you know, this is the thing about music these days. I don't know how musicians make money, and it's really frustrating because I have Apple Music, and people nowadays seem to only have Apple or Spotify, and so I pay for the Apple Music thing. I just yesterday. Oh my God, what's Jensen's Mark Roussard? Do you know Mark?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this guy is amazing. Like Jensen, obviously, is a big country music fan. Has anyone heard Jensen sing? Holy moly. So we, talking about green room stories, we just sang the band, Take a Load Off Fanny, well, I didn't. I just hummed along. Jensen was singing it with Jason Mans, and it was amazing. Just in the green room, just strumming away. And so last night, actually ages ago in the makeup trailer, Jensen put me onto this guy. And he's so good. So if anyone has access to either of these things, I think his name is Mark Roussard. He's like 24, 25. He's amazing. So like I like him. Odd Che, or another friend of mine, First Aid Kit. Can't believe I just forgot that name. First Aid Kit, Fleet Foxes. There's. The great thing about that is, like, if someone mentions a band to you, you don't have to go to HMV or you don't have to go anywhere, or Virgin Records or whatever. You just go and you download it or you search in your phone. And there's so much good. So access to a viewer or to an listener is so much. It's so much better nowadays. But I don't know how the artists make money. So it's our job is hard. Being a musician, 10 times harder. No. How about you?
I agree. I'm gonna honestly, no all BS aside, my literal most recent album, which is no surprise to you people.
I could be the
And like, I'm gonna
check out the guy with a 2-year-old.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you how honest it is. Look, there's my recently added. It's Drake, More Life, which is a horrendous album by Drake, who used to be a friend of mine, and all of his other albums I'm huge fans of. I think this one sucks. And then number one, Moana. This is my most recently purchased album. And I may not buy another album for months, so prepare to sicken yourself with me singing Moana.
Why don't you sing the song?
What's the first line again? I forgot. Wait, I'm gonna come up with it. No, I don't remember it. What is it? There's a line in the sky and something reminds me how far I'll go. I don't think that's right, but I want it to be so bad. There's a line where the sky meets the sea and it calls me.
Awesome. Not Cohen.
That's what I got, buddy. That's all I got. I'm trying to learn the Rock You're Welcome song, but give me some time on that one. He's just got the charisma that I'm still working on.
Awesome, dude.
Come on, next
Thank you so much. How are you? Are you having fun?
Yes.
It's almost over. It's terrible.
It's almost over. I can't believe it.
I know. Shh. Sorry. You know.
Yeah.
Bring it
my
down,
question is for Matt.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad I'm here to share with you.
So obviously Jeffrey Dean Morgan did a great job as John, and
But
you were great too, of course. And you have John Girl, one of the few. How did you go about following that?
I prayed very much, and then I realized that I'm preceding him in my first appearance as John. So I thought, hey, he better act like me. You know,
you set the road, man.
Listen, I purchased Baby. It could have been Volkswagen Bus, and it could have been a very different show.
Good job, by the way. It was a really good purchase.
We were at the car lot, and I was all for the Volkswagen Bus. I mean, as Matt Cohen would be, I would take the Volkswagen Bus. I love the Impala.
Thank God for Dean.
But Dean came in, you know, Dean came in. You know something about cars? And I was like, yeah, I do. And he's like, buy this one. And now you have the 69 Impala, which is just a piece of supernatural. 67!
Oh my goodness!
It's because of the jet lag. It's because of the jet lag when you go there.
I
and
just
you go back.
love the SBN family. They will call you out, no problem.
How could I not
Don't touch my
year? The guy told me it was a 69. I knew it was a 67.
Thank you. It's awesome. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, my question is for Adam.
How you doing?
Sorry, Matt.
Don't apologise. Someone's a bit